Welcome back, man, to part two. Let's go ahead and get into this. Unfortunately, the part one of this was removed by YouTube because of certain statements I made about the vaccines. But with no further ado, let's get into it, man.
Fast forward to now. So we way past the Patriot Act, my nigga. Nigga, now we post-pandemic. Most people don't know and wasn't paying attention that when the coronavirus hit, homie, and the country shut down, and our government started passing laws and signing executive orders, nigga, this was they started signing defense acts. You see what I'm saying? So what's under that defense act that now allows them to go listen, surveillance, whatever, homie. So our civil liberties was exchanged probably during the 70s when America became a capitalist country. And so by us being capitalism, capitalism trumps our citizenship. So long before we woke up and had a terrorist attack, the American citizens had already been re-identified and reclassified as consumers. So that's why you never hear that's why you never hear the media address us as the American citizens. It's the American consumers. So consumerism have trumped citizenship, homie. So we got more consumer rights than we have citizen rights now.
Is there a way to escape this, or are we just...
Hell no. We can't undo this, homie. The world doesn't get better, boys and girls. Every religious book that you've ever written or that was ever written or read says that this has to come to an end. Mm-hmm. This motherfucker ain't getting better. The flowers ain't regrouping and becoming pretty. We're seeing less flowers. Children aren't becoming, they're not re-evolving into children again. These motherfuckers progressing into demons. So now, homie, the world has to come to an end and reset. The earth has to cleanse itself. And this motherfucker got to be cleansed, homie.
Amen.
So nah, homie, this shit, we're moving forward in an expedited time. Look how quick this year went by.
Man,
right before our eyes.
This shit.
Nigga, we're moving forward in time, but it seems like time is being expedited.
And bro, what's crazy you saying that this shit went by so quick. I'm like, damn, it was just cold. It seemed like we didn't even really have a summer.
Yeah.
And it seemed like winter is stretching, become longer and longer, stretching, like last year stretched into March.
Yeah. Things are happening quick. Yeah, things are happening quick.
It's the day before Halloween.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Hallows Eve, Halloween? Kids dressing up as demons and going out and asking strangers for candy.
Let's look at the origins of these days. That's where we started, right? Let's look at the origins of these days. Well, what's the origin of this day? The Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
So this is the day that people who didn't believe in God, and there was a group of them, who worship darkness, who worship death, who worship demons, who worship murder, who worship incest, who worship lust. This day. This day. The ghouls and the goblins. And this day is a day of to really cause terror, to bring about fear, to frighten people. This ain't no motherfucking day of laughter. We just get drunk on this day and make it a day of laughter. But nigga, this is a dangerous day.
If they were to have a Charleston White costume in Spirit or whatever store, would you feel like, and they ain't reached out to you, would you feel like I need to holler at them and get what's owed to me?
You goddamn right. Yeah, and I'm gonna kick them Charleston's ass. Yeah. Y'all feel like they picking on me. Yeah, nigga dressed up like me walking around some of them. I'm gonna kick them Charleston's ass. Yeah, I'm gonna feel like they fucking with me. Man, please. Nah, man, boy, man, nigga lying to me. And they ain't reached out to me? Nah, nigga, I'm on stage. I'm gonna do them motherfucking police shooting protests, cause that's all you can do. Yeah, go block the driveway where people can't come in, disturb outside the doorway, hollering and shit. No justice, no peace, all that kind of shit. Make it about race. Play the race card. All that kind of shit. Yeah.
Now they say Halloween has been actually turned into something more sexual, like women ain't even, or nobody's even dressing up they just dressing up like hoes.
Man, listen.
Give me a reason.
I thought that nigga was lying. That nigga say, man, them hoes had that pussy out in Dallas just all weekend long in them Halloween. He said, nigga, them hoes, I was riding all downtown, man, them hoes. And every time I looked on social media, I said, boy, look at that hoe spirit. That's that hoe spirit that done been ushered in, my nigga. Even in what the nurses, Tina Turner, what's the other woman name? Elvira. What happened to them people? Why everything got to be the whole pussy, titties, and ass out? And then if it's a nigga running around just like Jason, taking the pussy on Halloween, they go think he wrong.
So you got it.
Well, man, cause man, for real, because this what? This is a dangerous night. This is a night where if I own a store, I don't know who get to come in and rob. Everything's a flip of the coin. Because the niggas who do wrong, this they night. The niggas who wake up and intentionally do wrong, who rob, steal, and kill, this they night to cover, to hide behind the fun of this. The niggas who want to kill, who want to go drill, and strategic and they driven, this they night they get to do this. So this is a dangerous night while others is out having fun. There's two sides to this coin. And nigga just like them holding it out with their ass and pussy and titty out. It's a nigga dressing up to come be a pervert too now. And he looking to slip something in your drink. Come on, man. But in the name of fun, we overlook these red flags in this, we overlook this shit. I ain't in the no day, but every day. Yeah, every day is Halloween and Christmas for me, homie.
Speaking of things that were supposed to be fun that have gotten dangerous, the fair shooting. Why do you think that niggas can't just go somewhere and have fun? Why does it have to be like a day like this or events like this where they just gotta shoot up the shit?
Because if I shoot you in the closet and don't nobody see it, then I shot you for nothing.
Yeah.
I want people to know we did this. We want people to know we came out and did this. So most of these shootings are people with undeveloped brains. That's first and foremost. Let's identify this.
Right.
These are not logical thinking human beings with rational forms of thought process. These are typically young people, 25 and under, who lack the brain capacity to make logical and rational decisions because they are impulsive individuals and creatures with undeveloped brain, and most of them dealing with trauma, and they trying to prove something. I try not to go places where I can't get my pistol in, and I can't defend my people, and these niggas got these guns. We all got guns on our hip. Why ain't none of these bad guys dead? And then why ain't none of these bad guys in jail? Because somebody at the fair know that was Jimmy, Leroy, and Curtis that did that.
Well, they caught one nigga.
They need to be torturing him to tell on other niggas.
Is there anything we can do as a city to make those type of days safer?
This city has to go back to the Jim Crow era. No colors allowed. Black and white water fountains. Hit your ass across the railroad tracks, you die, get your ass whooped or go to jail after a certain time of night. Other than that, you have to take these days away. You just had the white boy shoot up everybody in Maine. We do this every weekend. We have to take these days away.
I'm gonna say this, you know what I'm saying? On this country, You know what I'm saying? And how they always say this is the greatest country in the world. You know what I'm saying? One day I really started to think about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the reason they call it the greatest country in the world is because it's the greatest country in the world for them. Look at how much shit that they done and got away with. And not only got away with it, but been rewarded for or from these actions. You know what I'm saying? Because for this country to care more about capitalism than they care about its own citizens, how the fuck can that be the greatest country in the world? This is why they selling us poison in the stores and the shit that we buying and we putting in our bodies. They getting profit off of certain other things, you know what I'm saying, in the medical field, you know what I'm saying, because there is no money in the cure. There's no money in the cure. They get paid off of you being sick. What he said about things not gonna get better, he's right, you know what I'm saying, and to a point, when he said that, it kind of gave me a little feeling, man. It kind of made me feel like I probably just turning my wheels, even doing this shit that I'm doing with this channel. But I'm not gonna stop it because change is necessary. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of whatever is going on in the world, change has to happen. And there's gonna be some bad change. There's gonna be some good change. But I feel like a change that most definitely needs to take place is how we interacting with each other, how we connecting with each other. Even the Bible, though, it say things are only going to wax worse and worse. You know what I'm saying? Things only going to get worse and worse. It's not going to get better. But, you know, like I said, some change needs to happen. Some change needs to happen. It's very important. And that's the whole reason why I want to create this. You know what I'm saying? This channel is to kind of like broaden the horizon a little bit on how we communicate with each other. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit here is going to have to take place. You know what? I'm going to just be real with you. I feel like because of all the conformity that's going on in society, things that people want you to accept in your life, regardless if you are on board with those things or not, I feel like the world is making it easy for people to become victims. You know what I'm saying? You want to give the okay for men to look like women, use the bathroom as women. You know what I'm saying? All this shit, do women's sports, all this shit. But even in all that chaos, I ain't seen no women trying to go and use a man's bathroom and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't seen that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the world is making it easy for motherfuckers to prey on others. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? It's really some crazy shit. But this is what society wants you to conform to. Society wants you to conform to all of these things that we was growing up in. And I'm not giving no judgment on nobody's lifestyle or whatever their sexual preference is or anything like that. But it's certain things that, you know, people was taught that wasn't normal things to do. You know what I'm saying, with other people. You know what I'm saying? And now they want you to accept it. You know what I'm saying? They want you to accept it and condone it and go along with it. But the ironic thing is they don't accept the fact that you don't agree with that shit. You feel me? This the country that we live in. That's the greatest country. There is nowhere that's even safe no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even go. I mean, just being real. Like, in the world we live in today, ain't nowhere safe. Nowhere is safe. You know what I mean? You can't go to church. You can't go to the movies. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to fucking school. You know what I'm saying? You can't go out and get a bite to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's liable to happen anywhere. Even at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, rest in peace to Breonna Taylor though. But like, she was in the crib. They ran in the wrong spot. But this ain't even the only time things like that happen. You could be in the crib like that and catch a straight bullet to the noodle, anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, nowhere is safe. You know what I'm saying? Like, but, and it's crazy because even though we know these type of things done took place in society, we'll still frown at the fact when you see a person that's armed or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie. If I do go to church, I'm strapped, man. I'm strapped to church. and shit. But it's been like that for me since I was a, teenager down there though. You know what I'm saying? But like it's you can't go nowhere and then have a carefree feeling. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know everything gonna be cool here. We good. We straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a point in time in history where parents could drop their kids off at school and not have to worry about nothing. Now, you gotta worry about, damn, if my kid go to school today, is this gonna be the last time I see my kid? You feel me? Like, straight up. And like from that, branching into something else, I kind of feel like, me personally, I feel like black children should be homeschooled. I feel like we need to homeschool our kids. Because for one, the reasons why I say this, we done been lied to about everything. I don't think about this. Growing up in school, do you know how many ass whoopings that I got for getting an F on a test or getting an F in a subject that when I grew up to come to find out that the shit that they was teaching us was bullshit? So you know how many unnecessary ass whoopings niggas got as children for failing these subjects in class that was being taught lies? You know what I'm saying? They don't tell us the things that we need to know. And then you think about school nowadays, these motherfuckers can't be learning shit anyway because these motherfuckers ain't never in school. These motherfuckers get out of school when it's too hot outside. Nigga, school is canceled. You feel me? Like, we was in school, rain, sleet, or motherfucking snow, nigga. We could be ice skating on the motherfucking bus stop till the bus come. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't learning shit in school no way. And it's not safe. If our kids gonna be learning something, they need to learn the things that they don't want them to know. They didn't want us to know who we really are, what we really come from, and what we really had the potential to do and to be. So this is why they whitewashed everything. But still to this day, motherfuckers can know about everything that's been lied about. And still, not only yourself, but motherfuckers put their children in the crossfire to be brainwashed. Even when they know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I say, like, as far as this, what's going on with the world today, it needs to happen. Because it's people who just don't seem to, there's no compassion for other motherfuckers. It's just the level of selfishness in society is crazy. Especially when it comes to women. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when it comes to women. And I ain't gonna dig too deep off into that. But selfishness is out of this world. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody care about the next person. It's just whatever you going through, that's it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what person could have just lost a loved one or something like that. But you having a bad day and they come to deal with you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just straight up. You know what I'm saying? You know, just selfishness. People are inconsiderate. They don't think about what other people might be going through. And we living in a time where everybody going through something. Everybody going through some shit. I think now is the best time than any that done kind of shed light and show the lesson that money don't stop everything. You feel me? You gonna have some bread, you still gonna go through some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If not more. You know what I'm saying? If not more. You know what I'm saying? And like, I just feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, our kids not safe. We not safe. In the part one that they took down, they spoke about when the pandemic first hit and how black folks was going and buying up paper towels and toilet paper, this, that, and the third. But you know what white folks was doing? White folks was out there buying guns and ammunition. When the pandemic was going on and niggas was fighting each other at Walmart for toilet paper and paper towels, they had zero stock of ammunition, bro, because white folks was buying up guns and ammo. So look where our mind be directed towards. And the motherfuckers is holding the veil in front of us that they going towards the direction that's going bring them a little bit more longevity. Nigga, we arguing and fighting and shooting at each other over toilet paper and tissue. Toilet paper and paper towels, man. Niggas was out there buying guns and ammunition. You know what I'm saying? And even on on the segregation topic, when they were talking, like, what's y'all thoughts on that? What you do y'all think the world would be a little bit of better of a place if we got back into segregation? I'm gonna be, because from my point of view, I'm gonna just be real. It feels like it's slick kind of already there. It's just under a veil to a degree, because you can go places that's ran or owned by other races of people, and you can feel the tension. You can feel like these niggas ain't really fucking with me no way. You know what I'm saying? Type of feeling. But what's even more crazy about that is these things that we can pay attention to, we can see, we can notice these things, but yet we still going, and where he was talking about consumerism, we still go and buy the shit from motherfuckers that probably don't care nothing for us. Me personally though, I feel like it kind of needs to get back to segregation. And I'm gonna tell you why I say that. I feel like if it went back to that, I feel like the relationship between black folks will get better, because if we spend more time around each other, not saying that there won't be no bullshit, because you can't outrun stupidity. It's gonna be niggas that's gonna fuck it up for everything. But I feel like for the most part, if we was to be more secluded together, we would probably end up building more compassion for one another. You know what I'm saying? Like, we would come to a better understanding. It was a time, and it was a time where black parents and their neighbors and shit like that, like, kids would get punished by their neighbors if they seen their neighbor's child doing something that they know they didn't have no business doing. And it wasn't out of being mean, it was out of compassion, because they didn't want to see them kids grow up to go down the wrong path. You know what I'm saying? So there was a whole lot more compassion for one another when it was segregation. And like I said, it was still some bullshit going on, because during those times, you had motherfuckers setting out our leaders that was marching right next to these men, but they were setting them out. You know what I'm saying? So there's a pro and a con to everything. Me personally, though, I kind of feel like segregation would kind of be a little bit better than what it is now. I mean, because think about it like this. A lot of places that have been hit with like mass shootings or whatever, and it's been, people from the other side doing the shooting, you got to think about the circumstances and the places these was. And a lot of them. Not all of them, because other ones, it didn't make no difference who was there or where they was at, black or white. You just walk off in somewhere, and that would probably go up more too. Like, it would be more targeted hits. Like, you know what I'm saying? It would be more targeted situations taking place. Like, hey, this is what black folks be hanging out on, this, that, and the third day. This one we can come and go over there and do this to that. But I feel like it would be a lot of that shit within our own community too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas would be using that to be plotting on niggas. Niggas would be using that to plot on each other. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just be real. Even with just saying that, it's like a catch-22 on everything, bro. It's like, you know what I'm saying? The reason why I'm doing this is because I want to see the things get better, you know what I'm saying, between our people, you know what I'm saying, and each other. Is black men and women hate each other. We can't stand each other, and that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, black men and women, how much hatred and resentments we got towards each other. And it's all under manipulation too. And motherfuckers really slick don't realize it. But then you got a lot of people who know exactly what's going on, They don't care because, like I said, selfishness runs rampant in the world today. You know what I'm saying? People are just selfish individuals. You know what I'm saying? That's just straight up. What he says about like with all these people having guns, why ain't the bad guys put down this, that, and the third? Man, this is what I want to say, man, on that topic. In our community, man, we glorify what they talk about being a savage. Okay? And our race needs soldiers, bro. We don't need savages. We need people who ain't scared to stand up against things that's not right. That's what we need. We don't need people who find gratification in taking somebody down to look just like you. And this is what I'm getting to. It trips me out how these niggas can be laying their life down for street credit and clout with a nigga who look just like them, but they surrender when the man get there. I feel like that's some coward shit. I honestly do. You niggas that brag on shooting another person that look just like you niggas is some busters, man. Y'all niggas is some cowards. I feel like in our community we have a problem with misplaced anger. And this is what I mean by that. The way things are in our neighborhoods, they take their anger out on the motherfuckers they see the most. But the person who is participating in keeping us oppressed and keeping us in a certain way, frame mind or even a state of living, niggas beg for mercy for them. And you can have a shootout with 13 motherfuckers. Everybody out here got AKs, ARs, everything like that. One police car pull up with two white boys and niggas is dropping guns and putting up their hands. I feel like that's some whole ass shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. Then you niggas get to bragging about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need, you niggas that's doing that, y'all niggas ain't savages, bro. Y'all niggas are fucking stupid. Y'all niggas is dumb. But that's the problem with the world, man. Like, the problem with the world is that the world glorifies stupidity. Stupid shit, especially in, you know what I'm saying, especially within us. You know what I'm saying? We glorify all the dumb shit until motherfuckers go through it, and then it's woe is me. You feel me? Like, nobody should have to go through this. Nobody should have to deal with this. For instance, I'm on social media and I see a post on YouTube or whatever, King Von. You know what I'm saying? King Von and his when they leaked the picture of him laying, you know what I'm saying, zipped up. You know what I mean? Then you go to the comments and you see these comments between black folks. You got some people praising them. You know what I'm saying? Man, you know, we miss you, this, that, and the third. This is wrong. Why are they still doing it? But this nigga was bragging about killing niggas, man. And so, but society will look at you funny for having a problem with not having a problem, a certain motherfucker is not living no more. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is a two-way street. That shit is a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. But this is what we glorify. All of those people who say, you know, those things about King Von and these motherfuckers that didn't even know him personally or no shit like that, they just meat eating from shit that they done seen on the media, right? But if you was related to one of those motherfuckers that he came and took from him, man, this would be a whole different song. Would you still be meat eating like that? This nigga killed your brother, your cousin, your auntie, your sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we glorify, man. But the problem is when it happens from another side, we want to play victim. What is wrong with us to the point to where it's only right if we attacking each other? You feel me? You can't go to nowhere where you have to deal with black folks as far as customer service go. Black folks got terrible customer service skills because majority motherfuckers have jobs in places that they hate their jobs, so they take it out on the first nigga that they got to deal with at work. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy shit. You feel me? Crazy shit. But when they see a white motherfucker, you pleasant as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, this don't make no sense. And like, I don't think people realize the very things that was used against us to cause the divide, we have picked up the torch. Like, you know what I'm saying? We have carried the torch. The motherfuckers that have been stirring the pot and all of this bullshit throughout all these generations. The black folks that came up and been like, hey, nigga, hold up. Don't worry about it. I got this for you. We gonna do this ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do this shit to ourselves, but we expect mercy. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it gonna take? And I'm finna end this out. What is it gonna take for black folks to have a better rapport with each other? Like, because motherfuckers is getting rich off of our hatred towards each other. I'm gonna leave y'all niggas with that. You know what I'm saying? So, appreciate you tuning in for those who tuned in. Appreciate the subscribers for those who subscribe. Man, we got a lot more to come. You know what I'm saying? This is part 2. Sorry, unfortunately, part 1 was taken down from YouTube because I made certain comments about the vaccines. But we gonna move right along. I ain't even gonna play with them people, man. Fuck that shit. But appreciate it, man, for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more content, you know what I'm saying? Straight up, you know what I'm saying? And this is the Joyner, and this is the honest expression. You know what I mean? First on the street, nigga.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
And any offer that you're making, I promise I won't take you, kill a nigga, even if his identity is mistaken. Killing me for me to see that the energy is complacent. If it's such thing as freedom, then why so easy to take it? Put it in a nigga.